Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. Get ready because the NFL rumor mill is swirling with some exciting and potentially franchise-altering news. There's buzz that the Denver Broncos, sitting at an 11-2 record but with a tight cap situation, just about $8 million in available cap space for 2025, are eyeing a major move that could shake up the AFC and give the Bills a serious boost. The name on everyone's lips. Patrick Surtain II? That's right. The lockdown cornerback from Denver, who has been a cornerstone in their defense, might be heading east to the Bills. And if this deal comes to fruition, it's not just about acquiring a star corner. It's about retooling the entire secondary and elevating the Bills' chances for a deep playoff run, possibly all the way to Super Bowl LXI. Sources close to the situation suggest that Denver is open to trading Surtain in exchange for a first-round pick in 2026 and a third-round pick in 2027. They're reportedly trying to accumulate draft capital to rebuild their roster, especially on the offensive line, and reset after some tough seasons. This echoes the trade they made back in 2021 when they sent Von Miller to the Rams, an aggressive move that, while giving a boost in the short term, did weaken their backfield in the long run. Now, with Surtain potentially on the move, the Broncos are looking to gather assets to strengthen other areas, especially considering they're allowing just 18 points per game this season. Yet some analysts remain skeptical about their big play vulnerabilities. They've seen a plus 15% increase in big plays allowed this year, and without a dominant pass rusher like Simmons in 2024, their defense has some gaps to fill. But let's shift gears and focus on what this could mean for the Bills, who are currently sitting at an 8-4 record. Buffalo's defense has been a work in progress, solid, but hungry for that extra edge. After a tough start, the Bills have been leaning into more aggressive coverage schemes, especially to help their secondary, which has struggled at times with explosive plays. Adding a player of Surtain's caliber could be a game changer. This guy is a true shutdown CB, known for his elite ball skills, ability to lock down top receivers, and consistent playmaking. Over his career, he's amassed more than 200 tackles, 12 INTs, and 4 touchdowns. His stats this season are impressive: 13 games, 45 solo tackles, 15 assists, and 3 interceptions for 50 yards and a touchdown. His PFF grade of 89. 2 is among the best in the league, and he's a master in man coverage, winning at a 92% clip, which is huge for a Bills secondary that's been looking for more consistency. Imagine what Surtain could do for the Bills' defense. Right now, Buffalo is giving up a lot of yards through the air, projected to surrender around 100 yards fewer with Surtain in the fold. Plus, he brings an EPA pass rating of plus 15%, meaning he can significantly cut down on explosive plays. His presence would elevate the entire unit, giving Tre'Davious White more freedom to play aggressively and making life tougher for opposing quarterbacks. Plus, he's shown to be a real difference-maker in high-stakes moments, especially in the playoffs, where his ability to generate turnovers can be the difference between a deep postseason run and an early exit. Looking at the bigger picture, adding Surtain could be the shot in the arm the Bills need to push for that Lombardi trophy. Buffalo's defense has improved this year, but it's still searching for that elite-level player who can elevate the entire secondary and create turnovers consistently. Surtain's addition would be comparable to the impact of Stephon Gilmore in 2023, who boosted the Bills' turnover rate by plus 10% and helped reduce explosive plays by 18%, especially against top offenses like the Chiefs. His presence would bring stability and confidence at a position that's often been a question mark, especially when facing the league's best receivers. And let's not forget about the NFL odds. The Super Bowl chances for the Bills could see a significant boost if they land Surtain. Currently, their odds sit at plus 2,500, but if this trade goes through, some betting experts suggest those odds could shrink dramatically, possibly as low as plus 800. That's a huge jump for a team that's already in the playoff hunt and looking to make a serious push. Certain could be the X factor in the postseason, especially given his knack for INTs and game-changing plays. His ability to lock down receivers and make big plays in the playoffs could be the difference in close games, giving the Bills a much-needed boost in a competitive AFC. From a strategic standpoint, the Bills' front office is clearly trying to position themselves for a deep run. With a cap hit of only around $2 million in 2025, acquiring Certain might be a smart move financially as well. It's about balancing the present with the future, and if they can swing this deal, it would send a clear message to the rest of the league that Buffalo is all in, ready to compete at the highest level and take advantage of this window while the stars align. Adding Certain would also send a message to division rivals like the Jets and Dolphins that the Bills are still the team to beat, especially if they can bolster their secondary and tighten up against the pass. Now, it's important to remember that this is just a rumor right now. Nothing is official. But the potential is there, and fans should keep a close eye on how this develops. If the Bills do pull the trigger, it could reshape the entire AFC landscape. With Certain in the fold, Buffalo's secondary would become one of the league's best, capable of shutting down even the most explosive offenses. Imagine a Bills defense where White and Certain work in tandem, locking down top receivers and creating turnovers that could swing games in their favor. That kind of defense, combined with the Bills' potent offense led by Josh Allen, could be enough to propel them to Super Bowl glory. Looking ahead, fans should be optimistic but also realistic. The Bills have been building this team for a few years now, and every move they make in the trade market seems to be targeted at making a deep playoff run. Certain's potential arrival fits that narrative perfectly, adding another elite piece to an already talented roster. It's about creating that perfect storm where a stellar secondary, a dynamic offense, and a relentless pass rush come together to give Buffalo the best chance to hoist the Lombardi once again. And now, Buffalo Bills fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think the Bills should go all in for Certain? Would that move put them over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bills. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Buffalo Bills news. We're in this together, folks, and every rumor, every move, every game is a step closer to that ultimate goal, Super Bowl LVIII.